Hetepu, brothers and sisters. Hetepu, kings and queens. Amor, my highest self, reach your highest self. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. How's everyone doing? How was your weekend? Hope it's been pleasurable, restful, loving, productive, but most of all, blissful. Finding some in any way you can and anywhere. My weekend has been marvelous. I got my daughter, Queen Allie, was with me for a couple of days, so always on cloud nine with that. Getting recharged, refilled. That love, I needed it. But the message, again, this message I've had probably for 3 weeks now that I've been kind of not wanting to do, but I'm going to do it because it keeps sticking here. What we're talking about today is receivers versus takers. Receivers versus takers. And being able to understand, being aware, being mindful of being able to acknowledge the differences and to adjust accordingly. Now, receivers are also givers. They are able to reciprocate without prompting. Their actions match the words and intent. Their appreciation is not only heard, but is seen and felt. Now, takers, on the other hand, takers have to be told, have to be prompted, and they claim confusion about not knowing. Takers seem to lack the awareness, or they choose not to have the awareness of anything outside of themselves. They are the ones that enjoy, or they are the ones that like the perks of something, but act like they don't understand the actionable accountability of that thing. Takers lead you into the idea of not holding themselves or not acknowledging when something happened. Takers act like they don't know, or they pretend they're unaware of things. And then when you reciprocate the energy that the takers are giving you and you give them the same energy back, they don't like it. It never feels good to them to get what they give. Those are the takers, right? And those are the ones that find the problem with when someone's setting boundaries. Now, receivers, like I said, receivers are also givers. So it's easy for them, working with receivers. That invokes the healer you, that invokes the king, God, the sovereign you. Great to build with, right? Whereas the takers, they invoke the warrior in you. The warrior in you to set boundaries. The warrior in you to let them know they crossed the line. Some are in that taker space naively, sometimes, not understanding, not having ounce of consideration outside of themselves, not taking the extra moment to think about whatever it is. And they can look like receivers for a certain amount of time. They can look like receivers at a certain amount of time if they're unaware. And also, if we're in a mindset of looking at the potential of them or what they could be instead of acknowledging what they are at the moment. Takers and receivers are very different. So we have to be aware. Receivers, we never have a problem giving to receivers. They don't leave us drained. They because they're replenishing us. As they're receiving, they're also giving. Takers, on the other hand, not so good at the giving part. So again, like I said, be mindful, be aware, to acknowledge which ones you're dealing with, and to adjust accordingly. We can accept the takers and allow them have boundaries, and allow them whatever measure you choose to allow them. And then you stop it. But don't get them confused. Don't let what you want it to be, disillusion you to what it is. Some are receivers and some are takers. That's it. I gotta go. Gotta cut this short. My daughter's mom's here to pick her up. Brothers, kings, I appreciate you. I need you and I love you. Exactly where you are. Sisters, queens, I appreciate you. I need you and I love you exactly where you are. Not because I want anything, not because you need to do anything, but simply because I honor the present that is your presence. And when things get a little hectic, remember to breathe, ground, center, and repeat as much as needed. I got some things coming up. Stay tuned. Go to YouTube, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, KaBaTu Village. Visit my website and tell me how I can love on you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace. Hey, Mimi. Love you. Mwah.